What's up, guys? So I finally did it. I hit 90 days on SR. So I'm going to let you know exactly how I feel, what I think about it, etc. So watch the whole thing, okay? Anyways, guys, so I started retaining 3 months ago. And hey, man, it's one of those things where I've retained, I think, before the streak, the longest, like a 2 months and a half, a couple years, 2 years ago. And I, obviously relapsed. But this time around, I did the whole 90 days. What I feel today, I mean, honestly, last week or two, am I getting any increase on female attraction? No, I think it's like I honestly think, guys, the if you want to do seam retention for female attraction and improve your dating game, for me, I can't speak for you. You gotta try it for your own, but for me, I think the sweet spot is anywhere from 2 weeks in to like a month and a half. Okay, I want to say specifically like 3 weeks to 5 weeks is like the absolute sweet spot. I feel like that's when I get the biggest like increase that I notice from like women. However, everyone's different. There's guys out there. I watched a few videos and they said that 90 days is a magical holy number. I'll be honest, guys. For me, what I like honestly about hitting the last like 2 weeks, especially, and then I made a video about how I was getting some crazy urges, but then they went away. And honestly, guys, I can see pretty girls all around me, and I'm not like the cool thing I do like now hitting this 90 mark is like I see the pretty girls, but I'm not like as intensely into them as like you were if you're like newer in retention or like a newer streak. Like right now, I feel like a pretty girl is like, oh yeah, she's really pretty, but I'm not like, anything else. I'm not really drawn to talk to them. If anything, I kind of feel like my desire, like to go talk to girls, has gone down quite a bit. So it's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on your thing, guys. Like seam retention, it's a tool in your toolbox. Okay, if you're a guy who's trying to go after like a spiritual journey right now, trying to get ignore women, you want to work on yourself, find your passion, find your purpose, work on that. I think the longer streaks or retention is where it's at. Okay, through my own experience of retaining. However, if you're a guy who's after female attraction, you want to improve your dating life, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's guys out there who are like, oh yeah, like acting like it's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting to, get some, with wanting to want to talk to girls and whatnot. It all depends on what your specific goals are. Yeah, never get lost in the sauce, right? Never get to the point where women are your number one thing. You're trying to chase women all the time. But if you want to improve your social skills and you're just looking to like improve your dating life, man, there's nothing wrong with doing these shorter streaks, anywhere from 2 weeks to like a month and a half, just to like get more confidence talking to girls, get more female attention and whatnot. Um, but yeah, guys, I think honestly, was it worth the wait getting here? Yeah, I think so. There were some crazy urges before, man, but through that breathing technique I made in one video, that really helps out. And just like the more you retain, guys, the more and more streaks you go on, the easier it is to practice seam retention. When you're new, it could be difficult at times. But also another thing, I got rid of Instagram. I don't have Instagram, man. I got rid of that shit a couple weeks ago, and that's huge, man, because there's just by default, dude, just like you just see, especially I'm here in Southern Cal, San Diego right now, and like your For You page or Explore page, whatever, girls posting thirst traps and shit, and you click on one, bro, and then Instagram keeps feeding you that shit, dude. I swear to God, man, I'll click on one or two because I'm like, fuck, man, I'm just like the urges are strong, and then I tell Instagram, all right, I'm not interested in stuff, stop showing me it, and it keeps fucking showing me that shit. So I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So I got rid of Instagram. That's helped out a ton. Everyone's opinions are different. Some people, hey, it might be a stupid idea to get rid of it. You know what, man? If I meet someone, and that's the about girls, dude. If she likes you enough, man, she's gonna be cool with your number. She ain't gonna like. I know plenty of girls don't want to give out their number right away because they just want to like, see who you are first, creep on you through social media, which I totally understand. But for example, I go out and do some cold approach, and I meet some girl, and she's like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable giving my number. Here's my Instagram." I don't have it. You can take my Facebook down, or cool. On to the next one, right? But yeah, man, seam retention is great. Do I feel any increase in the gym or anything lately? No, about the same. What else? Any like increased social confidence? No, I feel like just normal dude, man. I feel chilling. I feel like people are treating me kind of normal. It's pretty flatlined. It hasn't like gone up or anything crazy since like previous weeks of retention. But yeah, I just feel like yeah, man, it's I'm happy I'm here. Am I like, what's the next goal? I don't know. I don't really know what the next goal of retention is. Maybe I'll meet some girls soon and have some fun, and I'll start over and we'll make a new series about like day one over again, right? So if you're some guy who's thinking about, should I wait to get to 90 days of retention? Is all these magical, beautiful things going to happen like almost every YouTuber wants to say? For me, it hasn't happened yet. For you, it might be different, okay? So everyone's different. I encourage you to try it out for yourself, okay? No matter what I say, I'm only talking about my own experiences. You have to have your own experiences yourself, okay? So it's up to you to see what works for you. You might hit 90 days and be like, damn, this dude was totally wrong. I feel great. I feel like $1 million, godlike. Like someone said in one of their videos that you're gonna be godlike. Not making fun of that person all, but like, maybe that's how they really feel, or maybe they're just doing it for clicks. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not feeling what they're feeling. But for me, personally, guys, hit 90 days. You know, can I tell the difference between 90 days and 2 months in? Not really. I think for me, the sweet spot, guys, anywhere from 2 weeks to like 5 weeks. Besides the woman attraction, I just like the way I feel, during that time. After about a month and a half, 2 months of semen retention, I feel like I always flatline quite a bit, and sometimes I end up feeling kind of weird too. So that's just me. But anyways, guys, shoot me a text. Let me know if you agree or disagree, or you want to talk. 786-897-4754. Peace.